There is no health without mental health, so I say, welcome to My Matters with Dr. Nubi, your regular host on this channel, My Matters with Dr. Nubi. I believe before I start that you have subscribed. Have you subscribed? Yes, you watching. Have you subscribed? I'm going to open my eyes. Have you subscribed? If you have not subscribed, you are sitting on a long thing. You are not helping me. Because when you subscribe, you know what happens? My view goes bigger and larger, and I'm able to reach more people. Oh boy, subscribe now, sister. Come on, help my ministry. Just press that subscribe button. I know some of you have said, I will never subscribe. Come on, I'm begging. I'm apologizing. I'm on my knees. Subscribe. Okay, so guess what? Good news. Subscription is free. They're not going to remove any money from your account. Just press the subscription button. Okay? And then share and like. Okay? If you don't like what I'm saying, you may not like it. But subscribe. Okay? Someone will benefit from it. So you remember very well, we started the series on maintaining mental fitness. And I want the series to be, you can see I'm wearing the same clothes because it is a 3-part series, part 1, part 2, and part 3. I decided to break it down in order not to bore us. And it's important if you if you have not watched part 1, go and don't watch this. Quickly search through the channel now. Can you see part 1? Now click part 1 and watch part 1. That was where I talked about adaptive and non-adaptive coping strategies. How have you been coping with the stressors in your life? Oh, you want to watch part 3 without watching part 2 that I talked about goal setting? I talked about goal setting in part 2. I talked about you making sure that your goal is smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. And it is when you have watched that I talked about relationship with people. I talked about avoiding road rage, communications, and all the likes. Now, this is the concluding part because I can go on and on. And at the later parts, I will still talk about maintaining mental fitness. But let me stop this series part by talking about other things we need to do in order for us to maintain mental fitness. So that you don't come around and ask me, oh, Dr. Nubi, I know how to maintain physical fitness. Oh, Dr. Nubi, I know what to do to make sure that I have 6 packs, I lose weight and co. I go to gym, this and that. All those things are physical fitness measures. But I'm talking of mental fitness, mental health. How do you maintain it? Because when you have something, it's either you lose it or you gain it. And in order not to lose it, then you need to maintain it. And that's why I've been talking about this series on maintaining mental fitness. I want you to be physically fit and also mentally fit. If you are physically fit and you are not mentally fit, it's a waste of time because you need this mental faculty to be able to operate. No matter how much you have, no matter what you have achieved, if you have mental illness, everything is gone. No matter who you are in the society, your status, your stature, whatever, if you don't have mental health or mental fitness, you are what we call a goner. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So it is important. And I'm concluding this part. I'll be telling you what are the things we need to do in order to maintain mental fitness. But I'll be right back, okay? Subscribe before I come back. Welcome back to My Matters with Dr. Nubi. Now we're talking about other things we need to do in order to maintain mental fitness. The news you watch, the information you feed yourself with. Some of us, we know that we do not have the capacity to watch or listen to certain type of news, and we continue to feed our minds. I once had a client who ran to my clinic and said, oh, when the COVID was coming and they were showing the different figures moving, he felt that COVID was moving to their compound. He became so anxious and he developed anxiety disorder. I'm telling you, these things are real because that means the person has imbibed so much of the COVID statistics. So they said, as they were really, that time they will bring the statistics and then they'll be showing this thing moving, number of deaths, state affected. And all of a sudden, the person became panicky and developed, So it is important to know that when you feed your mind, sometimes you feed your mind with some gossips and everything on Instagram, Twitter and co. You think you're just watching news. But my dear, they're affecting you. The mind is like a photocopy machine. Once you put it there, it's going to run. And then it's going to give you back what you have felt. Therefore, you must guide your heart. You must protect your mind. What are the news you read? What are the kind of discussions you engage in? You may say, oh, I'm strong. I'm able to protect myself. No. Block if you have to block. Cut yourself off. And that takes us to relationship. If you have any friend, partner, anybody that you think is affecting your mental health, let there be demarcation. Because at the end of the day, your health is what matters. Especially your mental health. It's very important that you don't continue to put yourself in an environment. I tell people, change your job, is becoming too toxic for you. Oh, Dr. Nubi, there's no job around. Then you have mental illness and you come, and then the people will be boring, or they'll be going out to go fund me to take care of you. If you don't change that job will change you. So you must get to a position in your life that you tell yourself, my mental health is not negotiable. If it costs my mental health, then it's too costly. It's too expensive. If this friendship, is this job, if this thing will cost me my mental health, if it's not going to make me to be mentally fit, then it is damn too expensive. The fight to protect your mental health is something you should take headlong and say, you know what? Give me the whole world. I'm going to lose it. But when it comes to my mental health, I want to stay mentally fit. Mental health is everything. And that's why we say there's no health without mental health. It's important because I've talked about goals, I've talked about communication, I've talked about withdrawing from toxic relationship, toxic friendship, toxic job. I've talked about the kind of news you feed your mind with. I'm going to end by talking about our lifestyle. That is another kettle of fish. But you know what? I'll be right back. Press the subscribe button. Welcome to My Matters with Dr. Nubi. I was talking about our lifestyle. Our lifestyle. This is Dr. Nubi. My Matters with Dr. Nubi. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, share, and like this. We've had other series. This is the third series or fourth series, but I want you to know that we're talking about maintaining mental fitness, keeping mentally fit. And I was about to talk about how our lifestyle should help us to keep mentally fit. Starting from the food we eat, starting from the fact that we're avoiding things like habit like smoking, drinking, taking hard drugs. All this will have deleterious effects on our mental health. Oh, countries like America, Canada, they've had legislation on cannabis. Cannabis is not. Are you in Canada? Are you in America or London? Don't forget that cannabis are divided into the part. Let me put it in a layman's statement. We have the good part and the bad part. It is a good part that are used for medicines like asthma treatment, epilepsy, and co. Do you have epilepsy? Do you have cancer? Do you have asthma? Why are you not saying, oh, it is because of this, let me use it? The one we have are so much, especially in Africa. We have terrible parts. So don't say, it is not recreational drug, this and that. Avoid it. When you take substances, alcohol, it will affect you. Will not be able to eat. It will not give you nutrients. It will only give you calories. At the end of the day, your hands will be shaking, the heart will be enlarged, liver cirrhosis. Did I hear you say something will kill a man, but must you kill yourself? Something will kill a man, but must that thing come from you? How foolish it is that you are doing something, you are taking something, voluntarily saying, let me kill myself. So it's like saying, let me use fork to dig my own grave. Take more fruits. Rather than accumulating cholesterol, pastries, red meat, and all the things that you know can affect you. Come to nature like this. Get the breeze. I've seen 2 bears now move. Just looking at the bear move around and say, wow, you don't have to move. Anyway, you can go around, you see bears. You see tortoise, you see monkey jumping. Lekki Conservative Center is for you to go. There are so many places you can go in Lagos, in Ibadan, in Abuja, in Nigeria, for my Nigerian audience. There are many places you can go. If you're in USA listening, if you're in America, many of us will work and work and work and pay our bills. The bills just have to be paid. When you think of, which time? Oh, it's not serious. And let me tell you something. If you don't take life easy, life will take you easily. Copy that. Copy that. If you don't take life easily, and if you don't take life easy, life will take you easily. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. If you don't take life easy, life will take you easily. Bam. End of discussion. So if you say, oh, Dr. Nubi, there's no time for that. Big has got to be paid. Okay. I'm just mindful of your mental fitness. I'm just mindful of your mental health, my brother, my sister, my friends. And that is why I'm saying take time to relax. Expose yourself to sunshine. Get the vitamin D. Expose yourself to nature. Move away from aggressive environment. Withdraw. As I've said in a short clip that I posted some time ago. Learn to just go to nature. Some of these things don't cost much. It's very important. So, it's important for us to understand that our everyday activities are things we need to be mindful of. Relationship, communication, the goal we set, the way we cope with stress of life, because there are some external stressors that you cannot avoid. How do you cope is what matters. And then the lifestyle, drinking, smoking, the kind of food we eat, take fruit, make sure you take vitamin D, make sure you expose yourself to sunlight, music, listen to music, meditate, make sure you have good sleep. You cannot maintain mental fitness without having good sleep. You must learn to sleep well. You must at least 6 to 8 hours, adults. It is non-negotiable. If you don't, you're going to kill yourself. You cannot be mentally fit if you don't do some of these things. If you're going through any physical ailment, take your medication. Don't rationalize. In the next series, I'll be talking about spirituality and mental illness. Don't rationalize. Don't say the blood is covering you. The blood can only cover you. God can only watch over you if you take care of yourself. Heaven will help those who help themselves in terms of keeping fit, using the God's given knowledge. And that is why, as an ambassador of mental health, I also want you to become mental health ambassadors. I also want you to help others. Spread this news. Press the subscribe button, share and like. Join the mental health community, because there's no health without mental health. Stop paying attention to the physical fitness. Without much ado, I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse you that just as you pay attention to your physical health, physical fitness, it is very, very imperative. It is important that you are deliberate, you are intentional, you are conscious about your mental health. Are you mentally fit? Tell somebody beside you. Say, brother, sister, are you mentally fit? If the person say, I want you to repeat and say, all right. Now I believe that I just want to end this on a very good note. I believe you've enjoyed the series on maintaining mental fitness. If you've not, go back to part 1, watch part 2 before you watch this part 3. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. Till I come your way again next time, this is My Matters with Dr. Nubi. I'm your regular host, Dr. Oluseun Peter Ogunubi. For your online counseling, you can reach me on the number on your screen. Just send a WhatsApp to me on +234 8057 886636. +234 8057 886636. Or you can join me on my Instagram by following my Instagram handle @Dr. Nubi. My Twitter handle is @Dr. Nubi. Dr. then Nubi. @Dr. Nubi Peter. @Dr. Nubi Peter. Both on Instagram and Twitter. Or you can call me through WhatsApp alone, +234 8057 8866. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to schedule an online session, and you're going to find out that it is safe, it is confidential, and it is therapeutic. People have been giving their own testimony. I believe you will also give your own testimony. Till I come your way, always remember, there's no health without mental health. See ya.